Hi everybody, it's Nancy. Hope you're doing awesome. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope it's a good day for you. It's a good day for me. When you get here, say hi. If it says was live right here, you're catching, if it says was live, you're catching the replay. Otherwise, say hi on your live. So let me pull up, I'm realizing I did not do a pinned comment, so let me pull that up and get that going. Hi everybody, keyword today, even though it doesn't say right there just yet, it says the wrong one. The keyword today is scallop, S-C-A-L-L-O-P. And if I am pulled up, I can probably change that right here. Unpin, edit. Sorry guys, I knew there was a step I missed, and this was it. All right, let's type in scallop. Return, and there we go. We can pin that. Hi, Mary Hardy. How are you? I hope you are doing really good. Let me get my screen going. Okay, so we're going to paint up this frame in a few things. We're going to start, of course, I cut this with my laser. We're going to paint the scallop part of this frame in Nominee. Hi, Wendy. How's it going, Wendy? Hope it's good. Usually you guys, Nominee will cover in one coat. So I think we're just gonna do that. And I'm gonna paint it first because the metallic pastes take a little longer to dry. So we're gonna just paint it and then set it aside. Hi Terry. I got a little cutting done on my laser today. I'm realizing tomorrow is Columbus Day, so there's no mail tomorrow. So if you are waiting on something from me, it will go out Tuesday. I just said that to my mother-in-law. I'm like, oh, well, I can't get any of this in the mail tomorrow anyway. So your items will go out on Tuesday when the mail comes. Hi, Linda. Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm excited for this one. I am excited for this one. We had a great day on the boat yesterday. You guys, in Texas, it's still in the 90s. So the boating season has been extended by a number of weeks because typically it is more like 80s, and we can go on the boat in the 80s, of course. But man, it was beautiful. We even got in the water yesterday. Had a very nice day with my in-laws out there. All right, so here is our little frame. Hello from Waco. How are you? And I'm just gonna set that over here to dry. How's your weather in Waco, Kathleen? It is very warm here. It's 90, but no humidity. It's really quite beautiful, especially in the shade. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Patricia. Florine, hello. Hello, hello, everybody. Okay, so now I got the base of the frame. And I'm going to raise that up a little bit. Here's my other thing. Thanks for the sprinkles, Florine. Hi, everybody. All right, we're going to raise this up and we're going to paint everything else in Waverly in the color Plaster. Now, you could use bright white if you like. I just thought I'm going to use this shade. So, of course, this frame is on my Etsy site. You can grab that there. It's all right, Ellen. Welcome, welcome. How are you, Ellen? Thank you for your order on my Etsy site. I appreciate you so much. Ellen just joined my Perks program recently. So yay for that. And speaking of that, you guys, today is the last day to enroll for half off, either as a Perks member or a designer on my team. And it works the same for both. So if you decide to enroll, You enroll for $10. So when you do the process, you'll be charged $10. But when you go to your account, you're going to be given 20 design dollars to spend on my website. Now, if you enroll as a Perks member, you spend it on my website. If you decide to enroll as a designer, you spend it on your website. And that gives you product credit. And you can shop as a Perks member 30% off for all month long. And as a designer, you can shop all month long at 40% off. And as a designer, there are a lot of other perks. If you choose, you can sell the product and all of that. You can earn more designer dollars. There's lots of little perks. There's some designer debut things. So if you hit some certain tier marks, you can get tons of free product. All that ends, well, the programs don't end, but the enrolling for half off ends tomorrow, okay? So you can do that today and save yourself some money and get extra design dollars and product credit. I mean, this is the day to do it, you guys. Don't miss out. All right, I'm just gonna spread my paint just a little bit better here. Let me know if you have any questions about that program whatsoever. I'm glad you're doing okay, Ellen. I'm doing pretty good, Jen. Thank you. Hi, Vicki Little. How are you? Hopefully you guys are having nice weather. My Wolverines didn't do so good yesterday. To the point I went to bed a little early in the middle of the game. But the Lions play tonight. So there's that. Yes, Jen. So the way it works good question. So Jen, as a designer, if you hit 100 PV in the month, you get 10 extra design dollars. If you hit 200 PV in the month, you get 20 extra design dollars. And then after that, it goes in increments of 200. So if you hit 400 400 PV, then you are going to get 40 design dollars and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter if you sell it or just purchase it yourself, you're going to get those design dollars. That's how that works. Only for designers. Perks members, you basically just get your enrollment fee back each month as product credit. But designers can earn more and more based on like either how much they spend or how much they sell. Hopefully that makes sense. Hi, Melinda. Thanks for sprinkling. It's 91. So we're about the same thing. 31 to 11 miles. It's been, I'm getting paint over here. Yes, it's so nice to have like the warm temps and no humidity. Isn't that wonderful? All right, I'm going to set that aside. Thanks for the sprinkles. And then we are going to, I'm going to go old school today. I didn't grab my, I did not pull down my sticky mat, so we're going to use tape. Hi, Charlene. How are you? I hope you're doing pretty well. I'm just going to put new tape over the old tape, and we're going to hold some cutouts down. That's how I'm going to do it. But you could pull it up and redo it all and all the things. I am not. But this is one way if you don't have a sticky mat. Well, I'm using chalk paint also, which is going to be permanent. So I really don't want to use my sticky mat. I won't be able to clean it. So I guess that's another reason. Oh, I just about pulled that nail off. My pointer finger. I've had these nails on, you guys, for about 2 weeks. And I could feel this one start to lift when I did that. Usually they last 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, but some I've been getting them to last, These are press-on nails that I buy. If you're new to my page, they're called Red Aspen. I don't sell them. I just love them to death. But I do know somebody who does, so if you want to try them, I'd be happy to tag you on her page. They're amazing and they hold up really well, but if one of them flies off, I have had on this set for 2 weeks. So. Hi, Donna Davis. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Lori, hello. All right, so I have a bunch of letters here and we're going to put them all down. We're going to paint everything white today, and that's just going to make life simple. I'm all about making my life easy here. I like to paint my cutouts in the base color, the same color as my surface, but you can totally do this, you know, whatever you like. If you want them to stand out more. Lori, I use like a Cricut sticky mat. I use the strong grip one. So I got mine on Amazon is where I got mine. And we're just going to continue with this same color. But this is just a piece of cardboard with tape. You can totally use that. But if you use a sticky mat, you're going to make sure you paint with chalk paste, not chalk paint, because then you'll be able to clean it. If you use chalk paint, you're not going to really be able to get it up. You're welcome, Donna. All right, so let's get this painted. We'll get all the letters painted. Does it, oh, I'm sorry. Let me read what she said because I'm not sure her answer was proper. So you're asking, does it go on month to month or does it carry over? So it kind of depends. Your design dollars as a designer, they last, if you earn them that way and you get them, so like for this month, you'll get your designer dollars on the 15th of this month for September, okay? Those will last for 60 days on your account. Sometimes when Chalk awards us extra fun bonus design dollars, they will specify if they are longer, you know, short, when they expire. But you can totally, Jen, go into I'm trying to think. If you go to the 3 lines on the chalk site and hit your dashboard, I believe right there on the dashboard, it'll show your design dollars and it'll tell you how many you have and when they expire. So that's how that works. It's typically 60 days. I don't know if that's what Teresa said or not, but that is the way it is. It is what it is that way. Nail polish. Let's see. Orange nail polish. She said we're twins. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you guys for the hearts. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you. It helps me so much. The more you interact with my page, the more it helps me. So thank you, thank you. I liked and spreading the word. Kelly, you're the best. You are the best. You guys are so good. Thank you so much. It shows, so as a creator, we can see like our insights, which kind of tell us how much reach we had and whatever. And so we increased our reach this week. So thank goodness, because my page was kind of, I've been having a hard time recovering from the summer here on my page. Sometimes summer is slower on Facebook for some reason. I think it's because everybody's so busy. But man, I've been working hard on reels and whatever. And so thank you all for your support. I appreciate it. I need to make you guys bigger because I'm having a hard time reading what you're writing. There you go. Thank you, Kelly, for spreading the word. It's so helpful. So helpful. I was on the couch about to nap or whatever, and then just kind of got perked up. And I said to Jace, I think I'm going to go live. So after this, we are going to Hutchins for dinner. Does anybody, if you're from the area, Hutchins is an amazing barbecue place. Amazing Texas barbecue. So we're going to take my in-laws there for dinner. We basically just kind of hung out here today. Nothing exciting. Of course, we got to make the trip needed to be made to Buc-ee's because that's what you do when you come to Texas, right? But apparently, because the Texas OU game was yesterday, they were extra busy at Buc-ee's because ours is kind of on the north. The one by us is in a location where all the people going back to Oklahoma would be stopping at. So apparently they were saying a lot of people that are leaving town because of the game last night or yesterday or whenever it was. Scalloped. Vicky Little. I'm trying to think. You should have got an email. You didn't get an email? I think it shipped already. I'm trying to remember. Yes, yours did ship. You should have got an email from not only from me, but from Etsy. I'm trying to think when yours shipped. I'd have to look. But yes, it did, my friend. Because you ordered the craft box for the month, right? I'm right about that, I think. Just remind me. You said Etsy and you're probably going to get a thing, but I should have got an email. I'm pretty sure we stopped there when we were heading to... Yes, people love Buc-ee's is what they love. If you did not, I will double check it all. Actually, I can look over here. Hang on. Hold, please. Yeah, Vicki, your item is not on Etsy anymore. It's shipped. Okay, good. So the answer is yes. I have a bunch of orders waiting now, but those are all from before you ordered. So, yep, when you get that Etsy order or notification or email, then that's telling you it's shipped. Because when I do it, then I schedule the pickup. Wait, no email. That is weird. Do I not have your email listed? Let me see. I'll look. That's easy to check. Shipping detail. I mean, it did ship, so... I'm looking right now. It says expected delivery on Tuesday, my friend. Expected delivery on Tuesday. I don't know why you don't have an email, though. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. But because Etsy should send you an email, even if, I mean, I send email too, but that's strange. Check your, I'll check on my end if maybe I don't have your email in your contact. I should. But check your spam. Because, oh, you didn't give it to me. That's the problem. Did you change it on Etsy? Well, message me your new email, okay? And then I can update it on my end. All right, everything's dry. I'm just sort of cleaning up. I painted terribly today, you guys. The edges are all messy. That is all right. We are going to get it. You know what? This I'm going to leave on here. All right, so I am going to leave these on here so that when I sand, everything is being, in one spot here. Hang on. I've got a little bit of, yeah, email me, send me your email, because I may not have that updated on my end. And maybe you change it on Etsy, but see, if I have your contact in my stuff, I just go with it. I don't have to pull that from Etsy. So I got like red on here, which I don't appreciate. Okay, it makes it a lot easier to sand everything if you leave it on your what is this called? Tape. Pretty cool. Hello, Janet. How are you? All right, we're sanding and waxing is what we're doing to get everything prepped to chalk on. Is your dryer hot enough to use? Oh, yes, ma'am. It sure is. It's so hot, I about set the smoke alarm off. I did set the smoke alarm off. How about, luckily it wasn't on a live. Luckily it was doing a reel when it happened. So I don't do a lot of torch paste live anymore because I take it out to the garage. But yes, it's hot enough. Actually, you can use one that's not even as hot and it'll work. It just takes forever. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wax this and all our letters. Okay, and this is just going to protect our paint from our sticky transfers. So I'm just, see how much easier this is? You guys, why don't I always do this? Here is a tip. Leave your items on your tape when you need to sand and wax, because these babies are not going anywhere. How nice is that? That saves a lot of time. Okay. All good. Set that aside. I don't know. Do we want to do that first? Yeah, I'm going to move this also. All right. We're going to do our letters first, okay? So this reusable silkscreen transfer is on my chalk site and get it 30% off if you're in the Perks program. I do not have an Amazon store, Lori. I do not. Thank you for asking, though. So we're going to just use these letters. And so on these large transfers, you guys, let me just make sure you can see. Oh, Vicki, and you know what? I wasn't thinking. I can go pull your email off the chalk site, so I'll check it. You don't have to message me. You can see. Perfect. Janet, do we have something new? What do you mean, Janet? They used to, Charlene, but I don't know if they do anymore. I have not seen them in a while. Anyway, let me show you. If this is a large transfer, it's 18 by 18. And I'm just going to pull up this edge because I'm not going to use all the stockings on this craft. But see, you guys are going to have this Merry Christmas word. Okay, and so I'm just going to fuzz this little spot. Okay, that way I don't have to pull the whole thing up. I won't have to clean the whole thing. We're just going to work with this one area. Now, you could cut this off and do that if you want, but this is just how I do it. So we're going to take our letters and we are going to slide them in. I do usually flip it over. Maybe this will be faster. Let's do this upside down. You know me, I'm all about just get her done, right? I need E. And we need 2 R's. There's a thick one and a thin one, so you're going to want to, if you do this with these cutouts, you're going to want to make sure you have the correct R in the correct spot. One is, oh, that's not the right one. There are 3 different R's, so make sure you have the right R, and you'll notice right away it's not that hard to figure it out. We're just doing a craft today, Janet, and we're talking about today's the last day to enroll as a Perks member or a designer at the 50% off, so only $10. Hi, Patricia Brown. Yeah, this is way quicker than sliding them under. I used to just slide them under, but this is way better. Let's see which of these S's is the right one. It probably doesn't matter with your S's. Nope, doesn't look like it. I have been enjoying some much needed relaxing. I've been running on 100 since August. So today and yesterday have been very chill. Though I've been running a lot. I'm getting back into running. I made it 7 miles yesterday, you guys. And I'm still a bit thirsty today, so I don't think I drank enough. I've been trying to drink enough water. I'm gonna move this both of these S's over a little bit. Back to my normal distance running, which felt really good to be able to go that many miles. All right, now let me just think. I think we're gonna use, okay, we're gonna do Merry Christmas in bright red. We're gonna do Merry Christmas in Candy Apple. This is chalk paste, it's not paint. You just want to get a little bit of paste on your squeegee. Ooh, I gotta fix this Y. Hang on. Hold, please. And my H fell. Just make sure you get your air bubbles out. Let's see. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. My craft box is on there right now. And my club cutouts are on there right now. That's been very popular. I've been getting a ton of orders for my club. Kind of my little design for the club cutouts. You guys, if you haven't seen it, it's this really cute. The club this month is adorable. It's basically gingerbread houses. And I just made like a little winter scene with mine. Oh, it's so cute. We did it in the VIP group, but I did post a picture in my broadcast channel. And the picture of what we did is also on my Etsy shop. So you'll see it. And it's under Club Cutouts is the title of that section on my Etsy site. All right. But it's adorable. I'm going to use those little gingerbread houses on my windows for the holiday time. It's going to be so cute. You can chalk right on your house windows, pull them up when the season, wipe it off when the season's over. It's adorable. This club is amazing. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Lacey. Thank you, Lacey. Hi, Diana. All right, let's pull these letters off. I'm going to start on the right and just start pulling them off. These are distressed. So you're going to see little white marks on them. That's on purpose. Chalk did that for you, so you don't have to make your own distress marks. If you want it filled in, you could just go take a paintbrush and, fill them in. I'm going to set this aside. I'll clean it later. Okay. Now we're going to work on our 2 cutouts. These are from the Christmas characters. I do have cutouts for all 4, but we're just going to use these 2 today. So let's do the reindeer. And these are reusable. And you don't have to use the cutouts, guys. You could do this right on the frame. That would be no problem. This is just one idea. He's only going to have one horn. The cutouts have one horn. Apparently, I need to make a new horn. We will do the other horn right on the... I'm just finding a little error in that. That's funny. Not really an error, but I guess I didn't, when I made it, I didn't pull out the other horn. But that's okay. Or what are those called? Antlers. It's not a horn. So we will do the other one right on the frame when we lay it down. That's not a problem. All right, so let's do him first. Let's see. Okay, we are going to do our deer in bark, his little scarf in meadow. Let me grab a different little tool here. And I think we'll do his horns in nominee, or his, I keep saying horns. I know they're antlers. And I'm also going to need black for his hooves. Oh, really? I bet they're cute. Donna, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. All right, we're going to work from the top down. That will just make it a little easier. So we're going to do the antlers, excuse me. The other one we'll do on the board. No big deal. We're going to do that. We're going to do his little nose. He can be Rudolph, or you can do it in black, whatever you want. I'm doing it in Rudolph colors. Isn't this so cute? It's a cute little transfer, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to go down here to the scarf. I got way too much paste. This transfer is kind of nice because the lines in between each thing you're doing are a little thicker than some. So if you're like me and you tend to get your colors blended, this one might be a little more forgiving. Me, it's just because I'm not patient. I go too fast. See, I just did it right there. That's fine. Brown is going to overpower this anyway, so we're totally good. And I'm going to hold it right here, and I'm going to lift just to release that paste from the silk screen. And then I'm going to go tap around where I lifted, okay? And I know black is darker than brown, but I'm going to do this end, and then we're going to go back in and do all the bark. All right, and I'm just going to lift this end so that doesn't dry in the silk screen. And just let me know if you have any questions, anything. All right, and then I'm going to take bark. You can use a darker brown. I usually have been using espresso, but for this, I wanted a little lighter color. For my deer. But again, this is all just optional. This is just my idea. You can do it any way you like. We saw, I didn't even tell you, I took a picture and I meant to post it and I didn't. Yesterday, while we were on the boat, we saw a bald eagle. So there are a ton of islands on Lake Texoma, like, I'm going to call them deserted islands. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just wildlife, and like you can park your boat there and it's sandy and whatever, but there's all these trees. And in the trees was a bald eagle sitting right on the top of the tree there. It was very cool. If I think of it, I'll post a picture. All right. Oh, cute. All right, here we go. Here is our deer. I'm gonna set him aside really quick. You know what? I'm not gonna. Am I gonna clean this? I'm just gonna set it in there for now. I don't know that I'm gonna clean it just yet. So cool. Have you guys seen? Have you seen a bald eagle before? Probably you have. It's pretty exciting for me when we do because it doesn't happen that often. Oh, I didn't realize I could do this. Okay, we're gonna work on Santa. And I think we don't need brown anymore. At least I don't feel like we do. We're gonna do this little present in green and red. So let me just grab my detail tool. And I think I'm gonna do a red bow and green on the outside. I'm not seeing any comments. If they have stopped, I will check on my end and see if there is an issue. Okay, I'm gonna lift and lay. You can see I got red in my green where my green's gonna go, but that's all right. Let me just refresh and see if that helps. Okay. And then we're going to do the rest of this transfer in, or the rest of the present in green. I may have to paint over that one spot. Now it looks really weird. Now my thing looks strange. Let's try that again. Very, very strange. I don't know what is happening with this. Hi, Cindy. How are you? For some reason, I'm not seeing any comments now. Oh, I see. Hang on. Are there live? All comments. I'm not seeing all the comments, you guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I better check and make sure I'm still live with you guys. I don't know why I wouldn't be, but it's not showing on my end. So let me check. We may have to start again. We'll see. Oh no, I'm live. Hi guys, I can see your comments on this end, but I can't see your comments on this end. Come on, Facebook, be nice to me. Be nicer. I will see it's showing this, but it's not showing your comments. View more comments. View more comments. Okay, here we go. It's not showing me live though, which is weird. Sorry, everybody. I can't control that. It's not part of my control. Why am I using black right now? I don't know. We're going to do the boots in black. And then we're going to put black down and do it last because that's what you do. Let's see. View more comments. Okay, I already saw those. Okay, we're going to work from the top down, honestly. So we're going to use our red and do his hat, of course. And I'm gonna lift that. Then I'm gonna use a mixture of camel and white for his face. I don't know why I cannot get live comments. It's so weird. And we're going to get his face skin color. But of course, you can make any skin color you like. I'm trying to catch up to you guys, but I cannot. So weird. Because I think if I click that, nothing is... I shouldn't have refreshed. Hello from Waco is what I see. Hello, hello. Mary Hardy. This is not even... This is so weird. So weird. Sorry, guys. I will have to go back and read them later. I'll have to go back and read them later. All right, we're going to lift that. Okay, so really I want to do all this in black. No, I want to do this in red. Okay, so I'm going to stick with the red because pretty soon we're going to do the rest of this in black here. His coat is red. We're going to have his mittens be black. This is his coat here. But I think these are like his pants, so I think that's going to be red also. Really can't go wrong with it. Anything red on Santa, so we're just going to do that. Okay, and then everything else, like there's some details in his beard and his belt. So we're going to do the buckle in Nominee. Okay. And then the rest we're going to do in black. So again, when you lift it, just go tap it a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to make sure you get those air bubbles out. So I'm going to get all these little lines. These are just little detail lines. Once we do this, we'll be able to put our whole sign together. I'm gonna get his belt. See, it's like it's not, I don't know how to, oh, maybe this. I don't know how to make my screen better. If I do that. It's gonna bug me, you guys. You know that I can't see you the way I normally do. All right, well, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving. Make sure you're commenting along. You know what? I'm gonna pick a Happy Mail winner on the like after I'm done, because I cannot see any of your comments or answer any of your questions right now, but I will go back in and pick somebody to win. So make sure you're still commenting along, even though everything is blind to me right now. All right, we're going to set this aside. I am going to spray that. So that is done. You guys, everything is done. Things sometimes just don't go according to plan. Right? Because now I see nothing but a black screen and me. So maybe I'll refresh it one more time. Even though that really didn't help me. Is it back? Well, it might be back, but... Okay, I still need the Nominee because we have to but add another antler onto our thing. No, this is not it. It's not And even if I click, that doesn't help. Still doesn't help. Comments. Ooh, what if I click there? That doesn't help. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Sorry. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, let's get our frame. Looks like everything is dry. Is my nominee dry? Okay, so you want to put your frame on first before you make any plan, right? So make sure you do that. Nutty. Nutty, nutty. What's going on? So put your wood glue on. I used Gorilla wood glue. Okay, so we're going to do that. I just love this scallop frame. This is going to fit those smaller, I think, is it size G? F or G, whichever one that is the squares, about a 9x9 frame. It's intended to fit those. I got a little piece here that's bugging me. I don't know what's going on here. So weird. Okay, then we're just gonna make a plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my things here, but definitely not going to, oh, I gotta go ahead and do this other antler. So let's do this. I'm gonna have these guys sitting on the base of the frame. And I'm gonna come in and do this other antler. So there's a reason I didn't clean this, because I wanted to be able to just chalk this one other antler. Thanks for sprinkling. I saw one comment. All right. We're just going to get that one antler right here. I didn't even sand or wax my board, so that was taking a little bit of a risk, but it worked out just fine. I'm going to just spray my transfers, leave those in there. And now we've got our antler. I know I called it a horn 100 times, but you know what I mean. And then we'll just put him there, okay? And then with our letters, the words Merry Christmas fit just. The Christmas is very good. Your letters are going to be very close together. So make sure you make a plan before you do it, okay? Make sure you spell it properly. If you're Nancy. And make sure just that your letters are nice and dry. C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S. It actually fits better than... Just lay them out the way you like it. I just think this font looks really cute with these. It's all kind of cartoony. Does that make sense? So this is why I paired these two transfers together. I may need to lower this just a little bit. So the letters are cartoony, the little characters are. I think this is super cute. Super cute. All right, what do you guys think of this layout? I think it's so cute. Hit the heart button for me. Like I said, make sure you're commenting along. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I pick a Happy Mail winner at the end. once I am done being live, because this is kind of nonsense what's happening. I have some glue that spilled on my desk. That's where I'm dipping my glue in right here. See, it's not showing me. My screen wants to go black because it's like it's not showing me. I wonder if I go out and in. But I'm going to get it right by the end. By the time I'm done, it'll be right. Merry. Okay, so let's go back to me. I'm telling you guys, this platform sometimes just is trying to make it life hard on all of us. I don't know why. You would think they would like the traffic, but they do not. Okay, I'm going to do it just like I normally do and see what happens. You're back. I think it's back. Yay! I think I can see, because I see Rochelle. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see that. And I know you guys can hear me. I'm just saying I can't see the, thank you for telling me. But I cannot see your comment. Like, it just, the comments were like non-existent. I cannot see other comments either. You might have hit the down button and got rid of the comments. Thank you, guys. Everybody says, I love it. Super cute. Okay, now I can see. The day I can't see comments, I'm feeling crafty. I'm glad you're here, Lena. Well, maybe they're blocking the comments from you guys also. Did I do this one? Not just me. It's both of us. Oh my goodness, my father-in-law is going in and out of the door and yelling at the top of his lungs. All right, here we go. Almost done. I'm gonna get my other glue. This one's done. Okay, then we just gotta glue our little pieces on and we are all set. Okay, so we're gonna put one here. And then I got glue on his beard. And we're gonna put some glue on the back. I really do recommend this wood glue, you guys. It really holds well. I'm gonna lift that A just a little bit. What's cute about these letters is that they're a little wonky, so it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, what do you guys think? I think this is so cute. How long are you? Till, I think Tuesday. Gorilla Wood Glue, Wendy. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Type the word scallop, check your messages. That'll get you a message from my page. Last day to enroll as a Perks member for half off, same as a designer. And I'd love to have you on my team. So anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the hearts. Bye.